Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you've got a situation like this where it's very obvious this woman has been destroyed by echo chambers online, and there are so many cases nowadays, especially with the TDS and now the EDS, and this woman, she's got a combination of it. I think she was prescribed the Elon degenerate syndrome. And so we're going to see that play out here, but it's almost like you just want to sit back and take notes because with a woman like this, I mean, if she approaches you, just be like, lady, you are a symptom of liberalism, and I feel bad for you, and you're a symptom of Reddit as well. So let's take a look at what this lady has to say, and it's so bad. Like, she gets triggered by a dude's hat that supports hunting, and just the condescending, the just, sarcasm. It's just like this lady, you can tell her life has been destroyed by what other liberals online have told her. And she can't even converse with people now without it being this horrible blow up. And you know how these liberals do, I'm better than you. And it's just the condescending. It's so embarrassing. And this is an old lady. Like, let's take a look and see what this is.
You get so emotional though. Stop. Let's just have a conversation.
We need to weed out.
So he's interviewing this guy. I guess he's just a normal thing. Looks like outside of a political event, and this lady is not happy.
Political affiliation.
Ma'am.
It's free speech.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, we're talking. It's good. All good.
You wanna give your thoughts? It's just a U.S. flag with the hunter stuff. It's a hunter's hat. It's no political. I promise.
It looks political.
It's not political. I promise. This is just a brand.
Why are you wearing it then? What's the
Because
symbol?
it's cold.
So it's Cabela's. You never heard of Cabela's?
Oh yes, I've heard.
Yeah. So like this.
I've also seen the flag used in ways that's very disrespectful.
Okay.
Right, and so this will go right over this lady's head, but you could tell she's a raging liberal. You know the demographic that would be most likely to burn an American flag? It would be a far-left liberal. The people she's probably talking to a lot online. The idea that you're a liberal and you would bring up you're disrespecting the flag, it's a good one. But she probably doesn't even understand that.
And my parents were both in World War II.
I can see that.
I
Yeah.
think it's a symbol, and I think that you're trying to make a statement.
I promise you I'm not. Honestly, I got this as a gift.
Oh, honey.
I promise you.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what's even
Oh,
on here.
you're so innocent.
Yeah, I mean, it's got geese and elk. I mean, this is what Oregon's about. It's kind of like an Oregonian thing. You don't like that?
You're so innocent.
Oh,
Come on, give me a break.
Hold on.
You act like
Give me a break.
you act like I have Trump's face on here or something. This is just a hunting
Oh,
thing.
you're so innocent, honey. Come on, give
This
me a
is a
break.
distraction.
Pretend I'm your mama.
I know.
Pretend I'm your mama.
Okay, I will. My mom died last year, so I would love that.
I am so sorry. That's
You really
a
think
story too.
You really think this is like I'm trying to like be malice out here?
Tell
Like
me what you think of Elon
like I
Musk.
have bad intentions with this hat?
No, tell me what you. I think Elon Musk has bad
We
intentions.
can't talk about Elon.
He should just say, we know you've been prescribed EDS. You know what EDS is, right? Start saying that to these people.
Until
And
we
you
get
just
over this
said that.
because you're like
no,
thinking
you
I'm out
just
here
said
trying
Elon Musk has
This is just-
bad intentions. Thank you. I totally agree.
to.
Have a great day.
You know what? Elon Musk should be president in 2028. What do you think about that?
I think that Elon Musk has no skills and no ability.
Reddit
Well, he's the
told her.
richest man in the world, so he's got some.
I mean,
skills.
Reddit told her.
He cheats, he lies, he steals, and he bought a presidency. He has done nothing original other than to create.
She just said Elon Musk bought a presidency. Elon Musk spent around $160 million in 2024 to help Trump. Mark Zuckerberg spent $400 million in 2020, let alone all of the mainstream shutdown we saw. I mean, with these people, they don't care. There's no facts with these people. Elon Musk bought a presidency. He spent $160 million. Mark Zuckerberg spent $400 million in 2020. But it's like in one ear out the other. They just don't care. It's just it's the EDS. You can't. There's nothing to say to these people. You've got EDS. We're gonna absorb and study you and take notes on how deranged you are. You are a product of modern day liberalism. As they said, they're in Oregon, especially in Oregon. But it's like there's nothing to even say. This lady. It's in one ear. It's out the other. There's no acceptable argument. She doesn't understand the concepts and
things off of other people's ideas.
You think that Elon Musk is
Honey,
Tesla and,
you
and,
are
and SpaceX?
clear
Hold on,
as
we don't
mud.
we don't
Oh,
we don't have to.
oh,
Hey,
oh,
hey,
oh,
hey.
my heart.
Why
Break my
do you
heart.
get so emotional though? Stop. Like, let's just have a conversation.
Why are you acting like a 5-year-old? What if he said that?
I want to hear what you think, man.
Hold on, I have a. I got
Hey, ma'am,
Oh, your mama died last year.
ma'am,
Sorry.
ma'am, it's okay.
Have a good day.
Listen, ma'am, if you're that upset
Don't
though,
call me ma'am.
okay,
Don't call me ma'am.
Sir?
Call me sweetheart.
Sir?
sweetheart, okay, whatever
Call
you want to
me.
be called, whatever. You wanna be
Sir?
called. Why are you so upset? Why are you letting politics get you so upset? Like, don't you see that we're just human beings? Seriously, you think
It's not acceptable. No, it's not acceptable. If you like Trump or Elon, it's for them. They won't accept that. They think Trump and Elon want to. I mean, so they say like put people in death camps. That's what they've been saying now. So they say it's not acceptable if you're an Elon or a Trump supporter. To be friends with those type of people. Remember, there's been studies, and there's another study that just came out about the most unhappy people, middle-aged liberal white women. And the reason, and by the way, it has nothing to do with Trump being in office. You could do this survey during the Biden administration. It's a personality trait, right? If you look at the 4 major voting blocks, single women, married women, single men, married men, 3 out of the 4 vote majority right. The only one that's left and very far left, because like with single men, it's like 52-45. They vote Republican. With married men, it's like 60-40. They vote Republican. Married women, it's like 52-45. They vote Republican. Liberal women, it's like 70-30 Democrat. But it's a personality trait. Being prescribed the antidepressants, that's a personality trait. Saying it's the patriarchy that keeps me down and keeps me down. They have to, no matter, see, when Biden was in, it was the same thing. It doesn't matter. They need that. That's part of their energy. It is this idea that someone has slighted us. White men are evil. They're disgusting. I have so much white guilt. We have to vote liberal. We have to be friends with all these minorities. And this is just one of their products. This is one of their greatest products. It's just like a math equation, and it spits out this individual. This is like, we should study this and understand this is what they're producing. It's at the point where this dude's a lot younger than her, and he's like, I'm just trying to have a conversation here. You've got the other dude there. No one can, I'm sure no one even noticed, but he was just like, you could tell the lady is acting like a 10-year-old, but this is like a normal liberal now. Like, this is what they do. They go online, they get put into the Reddit chamber, they get put into their new app, Blue Sky. They got, well, I guess it's not a new app, but it's the app they all migrated to, and this is what it spits out. And so it's like, you can't even have a conversation with these. All of their arguments make no sense about Elon Musk, about him buying the election, about how much, and it's just like, well, yes, Elon Musk is getting rid of government waste. That's what we said, but it's like, there's not even a point in arguing with him. It's just all of the bullet points that they go through, and they don't even accept counter arguments or anything like that. And at this point, it's so bad with this lady being condescending, saying honey, all of it. It's just like, you almost just say, have a good day. I mean, but even if you say that, I mean, it's not acceptable to these people. It's just not. They've become, this is third grader mentality. And by the way, it would be like a third grader that is immature themselves. You're acting like a third grader, but an immature third grader. And this woman is obviously a grown-ass adult, and this is the product. This is what they produce. This is very normal for a liberal to behave, and you just say, all right, I don't know. But again, now it's Elon, because Elon, the big thing with these people, the conspiracy, remember, they've got like subreddits set up to where they think that Elon stole the election, and it was like, isn't it funny how, remember back in 2020, and by the way, Trump's got a much better claim than anything happening in 2024, considering it took 4 days to count the votes, and Biden barely edged above, and the ridiculous amount of mail-in votes, and how all the European countries ban mail-in voting because they say there's rapid voter fraud. I'm sure this lady knows nothing about that. Of course, I mean, that's not on the menu when it comes to, I'm sure, what she looks at online. But yeah, I mean, this is like just what these people hate Elon Musk. The conspiracy now, Elon controls Trump. Elon brings his son out as a meat shield, they say now, to protect him as like a human shield. If there were to be an assassination attempt, remember these people, they wanted Trump to die. They were so angry. I'm sure that, I don't want to make any about this lady, but just in general, That's what they said on Reddit. They said it would be good because remember, these people have been told, they've been synced to believe that Trump is Hitler. Literally, it's not me saying that as like an exaggeration. Many of these people do believe that Trump is on the same level of bad as Hitler. That is not an exaggeration. That is what these people think. And so, you see a product of this, unfortunately. It's very sad.
Completely different from me. I don't think ill of you. You've treated me so disrespectfully right here, and I still don't think less of you.
Don't point your finger
I'm
in
sorry.
my face.
I didn't mean this.
You did certainly mean that.
No, I didn't mean that in a
because
disrespectful
you want Trump. You want Elon Musk Trump to
So
be
just
the
because I
president.
have certain political beliefs, you think you're going to treat me like that? Is what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Okay, that's insane to me.
You want Elon Trump. These people can't even talk. It's really bad. I mean, listen, I think when you're told something for so long, and especially considering Trump won the popular vote, that killed a lot of their narratives, and I think it broke a lot of these people. Because at least if Trump would have lost the popular vote, they could say most people are still against him, but it's broken these people. And now, the thing is, the reality with the Department of Government Efficiency and what they're doing, and by the way, everything, they're like, well, what are they even cutting? Because that's the new thing. They have to argue against Musk. Really, no matter what Musk does and Trump do, and I've heard this also from liberals to where they say, well, if Trump and Musk do really good things, I'll support them. It's total crap. No matter what they do, liberals will be against it. Anything they will be against. I can pretty much guarantee you anything that Trump and Musk do, they'll be against it 100%. And so they're trying to cut government waste, and they're bringing someone new in like Elon from an outsider perspective, and they're getting rid of all these positions that are just bloating the government, and obviously all the DEI stuff is going. I mean, there's receipts of it on Polymarket. You can see what they're cutting. And the new thing as well, no, they're not doing it. Elon's lying. I mean, because no matter what Musk does, they're not going to like it. They're just not. They're too synced against Trump, and now Musk is part of Trump, and they view Musk as like the reason Trump even won, because it's not acceptable that the American people voted for Trump in general. It's not an acceptable answer to them. There has to be something else there, because they've been told that Trump is Hitler. So there's no way people would vote for this person. He's so evil. So who stole it for him? It has to be Musk. I'm just telling you, this is what these people think. And so it is what it is, man. But with situations like this, it's better to just be like, have a good day. But again, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to exist and just say, have a good day. You have to be against what they perceive to be a fascist regime. That's what, again, this is how these people are synced. You have to build someone up to the point where just being neutral on it isn't enough. You have to be against this, or it matter to them. And so when you've got something like this and this lady, it's a product. This is a product. This is what liberalism is producing here in 2025. This is what hating Trump is producing. And look at this. This pretty much says it all. This dude just laughing. I mean, it looks like they were having a conversation. That the young man didn't do anything. She immediately decides to say his hat is terrible. She tries to use some type of leverage tactic, like you're disrespecting the American flag. Well, Palestinian supporters, a bunch of fucking dumbass radical far left liberals, they took down 3 massive flags that were on flagpoles, American flags, back in the summer, and put up Palestinian flags. But no, that's fine. But him wearing this hat is really bad. That's what's disrespectful. No. In Washington, D.C., you can take down all the American flags and burn them. That's just fighting for freedom. But it's in one ear out the other. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.